One day at the shed, Edward could see that Angus, Percy, Henry, and Thomas were angry. All four of them were in a bad mood. He decided to ask Henry why. He decided to ask this to Henry. Why are you angry? He asked. Edward, do you remember that war we had with Dieselton and his cronies a few years ago? Yeah, what about that? Well, when it was dark, it actually said that we had some dark days when we were fighting them with them. I guess you're right, said Edward. Just as your time had arrived. Engines, I have a surprise for you. It's not really a surprise, it's actually a new engine. New engine? Said Percy. Yes. Said your time had. And here he comes. And onto the turntable came a purple tank engine. He was the same size as Percy, but he was purple. The engine puffed into the shed. Oh, who's this? Asked Percy. Oh, who's this? Asked Edward. This here is Eric. He'll be helping out with some of your jobs. So please make him feel welcome. And just did. Welcome to our island, said Percy, who was still in a bad mood. We hope to be great friends, said Thomas. Thanks. Oh, was it something I said? No. Okay. Like I said before, we hope to be great friends until we can find your owner. Thank you, said Eric quietly. He seemed a little timid, said Thomas, but please make it. Like I said, please make him feel welcome. Anyways, Eric, I need you to shunt some trucks around in the yard. Shunt around the yard. Yes, sir, said Eric. And with that, Eric rolled onto the turntable, puffed away. Eric, things were going fine in the yard, but now Eric was struggling in the yard now, and he nearly shoved a gumball cart into James. Watch out, you clumsy austerity, said James. Oh, sorry, said Eric. Yeah, he should be. He must be the death of someone. The death of someone. There. James and Gordon had made friends with Eric now that he arrived. Right then, austerity, is it? I don't care. I need you to send some trucks ready for. Need you to send some coaches for Angus's train. Yes, said Eric. And Eric set off. He found the coaches and set off. he was making good time. But then he nearly ran over. But the way the coaches, but Angus's stopping train pushed the way the stopping coaches pushed Eric along. He nearly ran over Ben, and the points were set right, but he nearly ran over them. Whoa, Frederick. No, please don't. And then some workmen just pushed. And then some workmen he frightened a workman who was painting a wall nearby. Please don't. And there was red paint everywhere. And no, please don't. No, don't do it. No, please don't. No. You silly engine. Look what you've done to my nice red paint. Now I have to get another one. No. Paint. This hadn't gone noticed, however. Gordon had been watching nearby. Think I need to keep an eye on him, he said. Gordon took away the coaches. He shunted them onto the other line. And then came to collect Eric. And then he shunted Eric to the shed. Care to explain what that freakout was? Eric? No, said Eric. Alright then, suit yourself, said Gordon. Gordon arrived and Gordon pulled Eric to the top head. Eric, I've heard about your mishap recently. Could it do with any clumsiness by any chance? No. Can you tell me? Can you explain why? No, sir. Could it do with any bit of clumsiness by any chance? Look, I told you I don't have any air braking system. I do not appreciate getting talked back to my engines. But seeing that I'm not the boss here, I do not. But seeing that I'm not the boss here, you have to stay here. The workman will make sure you'll be repaired. course, son. Of course, thanks. Uh-oh. You do know that the Fat Control is only trying to help you, said Gordon. Maybe one day you'll learn. And Gordon huffed around the sheds. He did. When he came around the sheds, he yelled, Thomas, can you move? Thomas, can you move, please? Or I need to get to my bed. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, Gordon. Oh, right. Sorry, Gordon. Thomas did. Came back into the same siding. That when night came, the engines were talking to each other. They weren't just angry; they were just half happy and half angry. Gordon had put Eric on beside the sheds, outside the sheds, outside the sheds. The engines were talking to each other, but Angus was the most silent. Are you okay, Angus? No. That clumsy austerity had damaged my coaches. Would nearly damage my coaches. No, Angus, it wasn't his fault. That's not the point, Gordon. That's that silly austerity. I'll smash you in a piece of your shots. You have an attitude of yourself. You caused trouble, and now look what you've done. What else do you think you're doing? Now, Angus, the coaches pushed me. I wasn't fitted with the right braking system to begin with. You come here, little engine, and damage some of our rolling stock, and now look. What else do you think you do? Like I said earlier. Now Angus, don't be so rude, said Percy. What happened to... Shut it, Percy. Angus, you're crossing the line right now. You can talk, Henry. You a failure when you arrived, as I've heard from Gordon and Edward and James. Gordon and Edward, as I've heard from Edward and Gordon. What did you say, Angus? What did you say, Angus? You a failure. You a failure when you arrived here as ages ago, Angus. You a failure when you two arrived here as well, Angus, when you arrived on Soda ages ago. That still doesn't make any sense. Will the two of you stop it? You're both being unreasonable. It's her fault that they were damaged. They were worn down anyway, so what difference does it make? You can talk. You look like a wreck. I'm surprised that you haven't done for scrap yet. Her boiler can't take it anymore. Get her out of here. Boiler! Boink! Is anyone still in steam? I am. Gordon, I need to take into the woods. I'll burn ahead. Yes, sir. What have I done? To be continued.